This is Halloween, a 31-part series during the month of October. Tune in each day for a new part. If you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed to this channel to stay up to date on the latest parts of your favorite stories. A special thank you goes out to Miraculous Melody 13 on DeviantArt for drawing both Cat Noir and Marinette for the thumbnail image. Also known as Love Flower Crown on YouTube, you can find a link to both her DeviantArt and YouTube channel in the description box below. Marinette? Cat Noir is here for you. 2 weeks ago, she didn't think she'd hear her mother say those words so casually, but as she tugged at the hem of her white sundress, she realized Cat Noir was a part of her everyday life now. She saw him earlier, masks on, but it was different when she was just another Parisian girl. A natural blush graced her cheeks when she thought about him, enhancing her budding maturity that Ladybug wouldn't be able to express to her partner. She paired the dress with a jean jacket and ankle boots, giving her a slight boost and sculpted legs as she looked herself over in the mirror. She, for the first time in a long time, traded out her signature twin tails for a French braid and hair clips. The ensemble went well with her studs because despite fighting an Akuma victim that day and going out with Cat Noir, it still wasn't safe to leave them at home in case something happened. "Marinette?" her mother called a second time. Instead of replying, she took a deep breath and made her way downstairs. The girl hadn't realized she asked one of her crushes to take her on a date until after he left yesterday, and the thought left a permanent blush across her cheeks. Cat Noir's back was turned to her when she made her way into the kitchen. He hadn't noticed her yet, immersed in a conversation with her father about yeast and baking times. Her father pointed to her, catching the superhero's attention and motivating him to turn around. Marinette noticed how his eyes widened as he saw her, the stupid grin he wore melting off his face as he slacked his jaw. Her heart fell. He noticed, didn't he, that she overdressed? He must not think it's a date. That's why he's surprised she's dressed up. She should have worn her jeans and a set of pigtails instead. "You," Cat began, standing up from the table. "I'll go change." Marinette turned around quickly to go back upstairs. "What? Why? Princess, you look great!"
"Princess?"
Tom cut in.
You look great, Marinette?" "There we go."
She smiled at the cat's sudden shyness and felt courage return to her bones. "Ready to go?" she asked.
"Only if you are,"
he said. He didn't offer her his arm until after they were out of her parents' eyesight, alerting Marinette that he recognized this as a date. Honestly speaking, it was a date out of her dreams. They saw the movie first, so they could talk about it over dinner, but she wasn't hungry during the film because Cat Noir had somehow smuggled in 3 different types of trail mix. He didn't try anything silly during dinner besides pretending to be a walrus with the chopsticks, but ice cream at a little parlor down the street was a different story. He decorated her hair with gummy bears while she tried to throw cereal into the bell on his neck. It wasn't until he dropped her off at home that the magic of it all caught up with her. Marinette noticed him shuffling his weight back and forth as they stood on the doorstep, avoiding eye contact with her.
"So,
he began. "This was nice." "Yeah, it was."
"Thanks for inviting me."
"I don't know if I'd call it an invitation, but you're welcome, I suppose." He looked down and smiled, helping her realize the difference in height between the two of them. His expression changed for a moment, and he stepped closer, reaching out to cup her face. Marinette felt her heartbeat quicken, her brain short-circuiting as she realized what was happening. She closed her eyes, bracing herself for what came next.
Orange. My favorite.
Marinette opened her eyes to see Cat Noir holding up a gummy bear from their time at the ice cream parlor. She covered her face with her hands and laughed, relieved, disappointed, and embarrassed of her thoughts from a few seconds before. "It looks like he won't be hibernating anytime soon," she joked, trying to divert attention away from the blush on her face. He took a step back, ready to leave.
"I'll see you tomorrow, Marinette."
"I'll see you tomorrow, Cat." And just like that, he was gone, and Marinette was Lois Lane, waiting on her doorstep, looking forward to tomorrow when he said he would come again.